Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are live here on the world's most dangerous podcast, Straight Shooting with Stevie Ray. I am your host, Stevie Ray, and tonight, every Monday, well, not last Monday because I've been off for a week, ladies and gentlemen. I had a lot of things to take care of. I just signed a new contract with a podcasting company here in town that I'm going to be working with a lot of, so I had a lot of their stuff to do last week, so I had to take off to get things together. And I'll give you more on that once I get that going. I'll let you know more about it. But tonight, my main man, they call him Mr. Tibbs. Mr. Jimmy Tibbs will be here shortly. And we're going to be chopping it up about a few things. And I know everybody's out there want to talk about so many different things. And whatever you want to talk about, man, jump on, holler at your boy. Let me know what's on your mind. And I'll give you my 2 cents on it. But with all of that being said, brother, what's going on in the wrestling world? What's going on did anybody see that fight with Deontay Wilder and the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury the other night? What's up, Repo? Because I'm telling you right now, it was on like a steaming pot of neck bones, and I love to see an exciting boxing match. So, that was on. Last week, watching AEW. Brother, they had a good show. They had a good show last week, man. Two good shows last week, man. AEW's really come. But I'm going to tell you something, man. WWE, I have become a I'm kind of rejuvenated. What's up, Queen? I'm kind of rejuvenated watching WWE because I really know what I'm watching and I really know what they're trying to do, man. So, as you notice, they have a limited amount of people that they're doing stuff with, man. That's why I say it's more of a TV show than a wrestling show. But, to me, like I said, man, I'm rejuvenated. I'm rejuvenated. And I love what both companies are doing because they're both totally opposite of each other. And that's what I like. Because if I was seeing the same thing from one show to the next show, what would that be? Who was that? Huntback said, you and Book are my number one time. Where do you place Harlem Heat? I know. That's some good ones. I'm really not into that kind of stuff, man. I leave that kind of stuff for fans, rankings and all that kind of shit. That's the kind of shit you see on ESPN every day, and they're talking about, oh, this team is better than this team, or this quarterback is better than this quarterback. Oh, I think this is the number one tight end. And fucking bullshit, man. Who cares? At the end of the fucking day, man, I was just glad to do what I did in the business, and I'm satisfied with it. For as all that rankings and shit go, man, I don't give a fuck about that kind of shit, man. That's for fans too. Because at the end of the day, it ain't no awards for that shit. Ain't no awards. And nobody really cares. I know I don't. It cares to the fans. And wherever the fans want us to be, that's cool with me. Because I'm glad to be in the conversation. If you know what I'm saying. As long as I'm in the conversation. What's up, Calcutta? Are you looking to see the King of the Ring and the Queen Crown? Yeah, man. I'm looking man, I'm going to tell you something, Calcutta. Calcutta, my app has cut off. My app that I watch a lot of my pay-per-views and stuff like that. Now, I can't put everything out there right now, but I got a little app that is down right now. So when I get everything back going, and if you need to hook up, Calcutta, I'm trying to sell you some loot. If you need to hook up, you need to holler at your boy. Anybody out there that's listening to me right now, if you need to hook up, you need to get with your boy. That's all I'm going to say about it. Drop me an email so I can get you hooked up. If you want to see a lot of stuff that you usually don't see, and it's cheaper than cable, cheaper than satellite, all these other things out there, but hey, I'm trying to hook you up. That's all I'm going to say about it. Holla at your boy. Is there a football game that you enjoyed watching? And please don't say the Cowboys and the Giants. I think the Cowboys and the Giants repo would have been a good game if their top stars hadn't went out the game. I thought that would have been a good game. I still think the Dallas Cowboys would have won, but man, the Giants been dropping like flies. But that Buffalo Kansas City game was good. And I'm gonna tell you what else was good, man. The Browns and the Los Angeles Chargers. That was a good game. That was a good game. I watched that because I got the league ticket, so I can watch all the games. And if anybody looking for the league ticket, watch all the football games. If you're looking for the league ticket to watch all the basketball games, y'all need to holler at me, man. How about your dogs? Y'all need to holler at me, man. If you want to see all the games, if you want to see pay-per-views, whether it be boxing, whether it be MMA, whether it be pro wrestling, y'all need to holler at me. But if you don't holler at me, then I can't help you, man. I can't help you. Queen say 5 stick. I can't help you. I'm just letting you know. If you wanna save some money, you want to save a little money, you want to look at movies, pay-per-views, all this kind of stuff, I'm just trying to hook you up. That's all I'm doing. That's how I look at my stuff. That's what I do, man. I can't afford all these pay-per-views. It's like pay-per-views all every weekend. I can't afford to watch all that stuff, man. You're paying all this money. I mean, that's all I'm gonna say about it, man. I don't want to get in trouble or nothing. I get nobody else in trouble. I'm just saying, at the end of the day, trying to hook you up. So that's what I said. Y'all need to drop me an email, StevieRay_911@yahoo.com. Let me know if you want to get hooked up, and I'll hook you up, and I'll hook up all your friends. That's all I'm saying. I'll hook you up, hook your friends up. We can stay in touch while watching all the pay-per-views and stuff, and we can come back on the air and we can talk about it, man. That's what I'm talking about. I'm just trying to help you out. You don't want my help? That's fine. Ain't no biggie. It is what it is. Yeah, Calcutta, man. Yeah, my boy hit me Dale hit me last week, man, when he had a stroke. Calcutta. We're talking about the snowman here, out of Memphis, out of the Memphis area, professional wrestler back in the day, and yeah, man, he had a stroke. At least that's what I think that's what Dale and them thought it was, and the next thing you know, he died a few days after that, man. So it is what it is. But Snowman was good people, man. Good people. And I didn't know he was. I didn't know he was going through some things, to be honest. But I guess we never know these days, man. Guess we never know. But hey, we're gonna send our condolences out to the Snowman. He was good people. I was going to get to that, Calcutta. Actually, I was going to get to it last week, man, but I didn't have any shows last week. But, hey, man, I'm getting ready to get on some more platforms, and that's what I've been working on. And who were the top guys at bench press in WCW during your time? You have to been up. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. Who asked that question? Veros. I'm gonna be honest with you, Veros. I didn't really work out with guys, when I wrestled. Every now and then, um, I might work out with somebody every blue moon. If we was, um, I don't. So I wouldn't know, to be honest, man. I wouldn't know. Um, I guess a lot of guys had some pretty good benches, but I never really saw them because I didn't. I work out with my brother sometimes, stuff like that. But you know, I'm much one of those guys, man. I didn't run in professional wrestling circles, hanging out with the guys and all that kind of shit, man. That wasn't my thing, bro. That ain't my thing. Wasn't my thing then. Ain't never been my thing, and no job I ever did, bro. I mean, I was cool with everybody. I liked everybody. I conversed with everybody, this, that, and the other. But as far as going out doing shit, I do shit on my time, bro. I'm on Stevie Ray time. So, I mean, I like to do shit in my world, if that makes sense. So when I feel like going to the gym, I ain't got time to be waiting for everybody else and all that kind of bullshit. I mean, I know guys do that, but that ain't my deal, bro. I do me to this day, and that's how I like it. Uh, Matthew, your Steelers won and my Chiefs lost. Yeah, man, I saw that, man. The Chiefs, man, I think people have figured the Chiefs out, Matthew. I think them defensive coordinators been looking at your boy, Patrick Mahomes for the last couple of years, and they're looking at each other and they're saying this, that's what he likes to do. Okay. And I think, man, if you guys don't make some adjustments offensively, because that defense on the Chiefs is good when they handling people. When the Chiefs ain't handling people, their defense is a regular fucking defense, man. It is a regular, everyday defense. Falcons got the win in London. Man, I couldn't get up early enough to watch that game, Hunt, because man, I was out till like 4:00 in the morning Saturday night, and you know your boy, man. I'm in the bed like 9, 10 o'clock on a regular night, man. If I stay out that long, I remember back in the day, brother, I could stay out all night and get up and go to work the next day. Now I stay out all night. I sleep for 2 days, man. I'm done. So I couldn't watch it. I'm sorry, man. I miss being young, man. I'm serious in a lot of ways, brother. A lot of things I don't miss, a lot of things I do because, bruh, I did so much. Now I'm like Uncle Joe, man, moving slow. I'm like Uncle Joe moving slow, man. Like on Petticoat Junction, bro. And, once I lay it down, I got in, ate some potato chips, fell asleep on my love seat, and the next thing I know, it was 4:00 the next afternoon. I was up and down, up and down. But hey, man, the man of the hour is here, and we're going to get him on right now. And everybody out there that's watching live on Instagram right now, I'm trying to fix my system so I can go live on Instagram and at the same time as I'm live on Facebook and I'm live on Twitch and I'm live on YouTube. So I'm trying to fix this so I can be live with you guys also. But if you want to see the show live, you're going to have to go over to my Facebook page and my YouTube page and my Twitch page. Okay? And Twitch and YouTube is Stevie Ray TV. But we got to get to Jimmy right now because we haven't had a show in a week or so. So, okay, guys, I'm going to get back with you guys tomorrow. And I hope you guys have a good day. Stevie Ray, and I'm out. Jimmy.
Eyes here.
Okay, Jimmy, I can't hear you.
You can't hear me. Okay. I can hear you, but you can't hear me. Okay, we gotta get this figured out. No, I can't hear you. Steve,
You hear me now?
I can hear you loud and clear, Stevie.
Yeah, it does that every week, man. I don't know what's going on with my deal, man.
But that's what happens when you come to the country and can't speak the language. You don't know which button to push. See?
No, I know what button, man. But ever since my thing messed up that one time,
Right. All right.
it's been doing that over and over and over again, man. I don't know
Mm.
what the deal is on that. But what's going on, brother?
Had a fantastic weekend, but before I get into all that, I wanted to kind of piggyback on something you said a couple of minutes ago.
What was that?
And it reminds me of the movie Harlem Nights
Mm-hmm.
when Richard Pryor's girlfriend, wife, Jenny from the Jeffersons, she said,
Right.
oh, daddy, let's do it all night long.
Now, what
And
movie was this again?
Harlem Nights.
Oh, okay.
Harlem Nights. And
Right.
it's a period piece that takes place
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
30s. Anyway, so he says, let's do it for 45 minutes and go into a deep coma sleep. And I laughed because I didn't know what he was talking about. Guess what? I know what he's talking about now. What you used to do all night takes all night to do. I love that you said you ate some potato chips and you woke up the next morning. You ever heard this routine? I can't think of the comedian's name. He says I used to work out every day. He said, shit, I put my workout, my jogging outfit on, and I went downstairs and made me some pancakes. You remember the old story of Wahoo McDaniels working with Ric Flair? And he looked at Flair and says, kid, my weightlifting days are over. It hits us all, man. It hits us all, buddy.
Oh Lord, man.
Yeah.
I'm like Saturday, bro. I was
Yeah.
ripping and running all day. I got home about 7, I think.
All right.
6:45. It was close to 7, man. It was getting dark, and I came inside, took a quick shower, throw some sweatpants on, sneakers, t-shirt, and I went to meet my friends at Sports Bar to watch the fight
All
that
right.
night. And between everything I did that day and then after the fight and stuff was off, we ended up closing the damn sports bar.
Okay.
And
Cool.
then we was in the parking lot talking after that for I don't know how long. So by the time I got home and got situated, man, it was close to 4 o'clock. And I'm like I said, I got some potato chips and I said with some bean dip, you know, I was a potato with some bean dip, and I ate that, and I'm like, I don't even know, am I hungry? I didn't even know if I was hungry. You know what I'm saying? Am I hungry? Why am I eating this? You know, so I drink a bottle of water.
Right.
And I'm like, I'm dead, man. After I got through eating, I couldn't even get off the love seat. I just hit the recliner and went to sleep, man. I'm like, I woke up the next day, and that's what I was just telling. I can't remember who it was. It was just asking me about the game in England because it came on like 8 o'clock, 8:30 in the morning.
Right.
Because over there it's 8 hours difference, so it was about 2, 3 o'clock over there, you know. And man, I woke up and I saw that game for like 2 plays. That's the last thing I remember.
That was it.
That was it. You know,
That was
next
it.
I woke up again. It's like 12:30.
Mm-hmm.
Now all the regular games have started.
Right.
So I finally got up and went to the restroom. You know what I'm saying? If I hadn't had to go to the restroom, I probably would have just stayed.
You stayed there.
That's what had me. That's what really woke me up. I had to go to the restroom. So that took a minute. So I came back and sat down, and I'm like, man, the games are on. Oh wow, the Steelers. I forget the Steelers are playing early. So I put it on the Steeler game, and I tried to watch it. Next thing you know, I was asleep again, man. So
He was gone.
I woke up again. It was about 2:45, and they were in the lead, so I didn't care anymore. So finally I started to wake up about that time. You know what I'm saying? Right
Yeah.
around 3 o'clock, I started to wake up. So that was my weekend, man. That was my whole weekend.
Man, yeah. It just sneaks up on you at that age, man. Shit.
Yeah, well, I hadn't eaten anything all day. Only
Right.
thing I had all day was a protein shake before I left the house that morning, and I had a bunch of stuff to do. And so I was like running on. I get to the sports bar, and I ordered this little small pizza thing that they had, like chicken pizza, and that was it, man. So I guess when I got home, I was really hungry, but I was so tired, I wasn't hungry. If that
Yeah.
makes sense. I couldn't even eat. I couldn't even
Didn't
eat.
even eat. Yeah.
Daniel,
See,
Daniel is saying, Daniel Cooper, Deontay lost to a bad boy. No shame in that. 6'9", 290-pound boxer, skilled player. Yeah, Matthew, that's what happened, bro. That man, ain't no shame. It gets me, Jimmy. Why do people have such a problem with losing nowadays? The best in the world have lost at something. Losing ain't no shame in losing. It's a shame when you don't try to pick yourself up and come back from losing.
right. I think it's just so much hype, Stevie, with everything that we want to see a manufactured outcome. There's so much built around a certain person, whatever, and when it becomes like an epic fail.
Right.
When it doesn't happen, I remember how when Buster Douglas beat Mike Tyson. I'm like, well, shit, he had that title back in 90 days, and he never held it again.
Right.
You remember that?
Not until years that went by before he got it again. I mean,
Did he get it again? Okay, see, I thought he never held it again, but
oh no, he got it back again, but years.
Okay.
Remember, he went to prison a couple of years after that.
Right. But I just thought that within 6 months he would have that strap back again. And
well, no, because Buster Douglas lost it to Evander Holyfield a few months later.
There you go.
And then the Evander fight with Mike, they was negotiating that in the early 90s, which was like 92.
Right.
And then Mike got in trouble, I think, in 93.
Mm-hmm.
So that ended all of that. And Mike didn't come out of jail till 3.5 years later.
Yeah. And I think that's what did him in. That prison stint. That just,
I used to tell people that back in WCW days, we used to have big debates about boxing because there's a whole bunch of us that were big boxing fans, man. And remember Pez Watley?
Oh, yeah.
Pistol Pez Watley.
Yeah.
Me and Pez and some of the other guys would get into these boxing debates, and I used to tell them all the time. They used to, man, when Mike come out, man, he gonna be whipping everybody there. You just watch when Mike come back. And I would say this, bro, prison don't get you ready to do nothing.
Right.
Prison demoralizes you.
Right. If anything, it breaks you down. That's right.
I say that is incarceration. Now we look at these movies and all these guys got these really plush, we eat our own food, you know what I'm saying? We got this plush place. We got big screen TV, you know what I'm saying? While we in prison, it's like being at Club Med.
All right.
In real life, come on, brother. In real life, that's not true. So if Mike Tyson's in prison, what I should explain to them is he's going to come out ready to lose.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all been watching too many movies. You know all the movies we used to watch? When the guys, why eat
Right.
Brother, when you used to having anything and everything and it's taken away from you in one fell swoop, and you go from being a somebody to a nobody for 3.5 years, Jimmy, how does that help you psychologically?
Right.
And you a world-class athlete. How does that help you? It doesn't. It can't. Incarceration is designed to do what?
Right.
Mentally break you down. Well, hey, man, he in there training. Like, wait a minute. Incarceration is designed to break you down. If you go in prison as a world-class boxer, I cannot enhance what you do for a living. I got to break down what you do for a living. So, no, you can't train in here. Because now incarceration is helping you sustain what you do. No, it's not what it's designed for. So guys, actually, like I said, they was watching movies.
Yeah.
You know, like Undisputed, the one with
Right.
who was that? Wesley Snipes and what's your boy name? I can't remember his name, but anyway, that kind of stuff. You remember he got put in jail for, it was almost like a Mike Tyson type thing here. I guess some girl had said he did something and he went to prison.
Okay.
What's his name? The bald-head brother. He's been in a lot of movies.
Is it Vin Rames?
Vin Rames, yeah. And so they came up with a deal where Vin Rames will fight Wesley Snipes in a boxing match in prison.
Mm-hmm.
Brother, that can only happen in the movies.
Well, yeah.
But I'm just saying, I'm using that as an example. And I told people when Mike Tyson comes out of jail, he's coming out to lose. And I said, you know, everything happened exactly like I called it. And when he got in the ring with Evander Holyfield, I told everybody he's going to get knocked out. Evander Holyfield been out here fighting people as big as George Foreman, 260 pounds. Riddick Bowe, 250 pounds.
Yeah.
Now, 6'5". Now you're going to put a 5'10" guy that's been in jail for 3.5 years pleasuring himself.
Whoa!
In front of me. Do you know what I'm going to do to this dude, bro? Do you really honestly believe, you've been in jail eating pork and beans, and white bread, mashed potatoes with no gravy.
Yeah.
I'm a world-class athlete eating the best of the best, fighting the best of the best, and you're going to come out and beat me.
Because he had the mashed potatoes with no gravy. That's a big.
Mashed potatoes with no gravy. Here you go, Mike. Take this tray.
And who was the poor kid that when he first got out of the prison, they basically it was an exhibition bout. It was like an Irish.
Oh no, that wasn't an exhibition. That was a legitimate fight.
Yeah, but it looked like an exhibition. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That was Irish Peter McNeely.
There you go. Yeah, and then I felt sorry for the kid because he goes to the press conference. I never saw it coming. He just he's talking 100 miles an hour.
Irish Peter McNeely. Okay, if you remember how that whole fight came about, okay? And the Hutland brothers, that is where the Hutland brothers got the idea to do the movie with Damon Wayans now. Remember that movie? What was it called? The Great White Hype?
Great White Hype.
Great fucking movie. Funny as hell.
Wasn't it funny though?
Oh my goodness, man. And they got the idea from that movie from how Don King them put together the Peter McNeely fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a true story.
But he probably brought into the hype, Stevie. But then when that bell rang, he realized he wasn't there with Mike Tyson, and he kind of went down from a phantom punch. He was just scared,
The dude got hit. He's not used to being hit by a world-class fighter. Mike barely, the punch barely grazed him. The dude was off balance, man. He never fought nobody. But the thing was, he tried to jump on Mike. Remember that? He tried to jump on Mike, and then that second time Mike hit him. See, McNeely didn't follow the script. That was a pro wrestling theme to that whole thing. You supposed to go down and stay down. He got up.
Yes.
Absolutely. He got up and came back, started throwing a punch. Mike popped him again. He was kind of buzzy. And then all of a sudden, you seen the towel come in. because somebody looked at his corner and went, do you really want to get this $100,000 or what?
Right.
Zoop.
Zoop. Yeah.
So down, and we ain't heard nothing from Peter McNeely ever again.
No, not a word. But it's kind of like Frankie Williams, and Piper's Pit. It was so funny. Basically, Piper's, he's interviewing him, but he doesn't want to interview him because, Frank Williams is a nobody,
Right.
And Piper say he's never seen a Puerto Rican with freckles. So he beats the shit out of Frankie Williams, and Frankie comes back. That's the funny part. In other words, the jobber tries to come back, and Piper hits him some more. Oh, God.
Right.
Oh man, it's like, dude, stay your ass down. But he came back. That's the best part of it. That Piper beats him, but he tries to come back.
Man, he going against the script, bro.
Trying against the script, man. Oh, but it was just hilarious. If you know what's going on, it's like, dude, just stay your ass down.
Man, we just got Mike out of prison. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Mike had lost weight. I think they said Mike was down to like 195 pounds when he came out of prison.
That's probably about right.
And they had to put him on, cause a dude that I know right here in Houston, he used to have a gym here. He used to be a bodybuilder. What was his name? That's who they came and got to train Mike and get size back on him. This is a true story. I can't think of homeboy name, man. Golly. But anyway, and then they had to go get somebody that would attract attention. Remember in the Great White Hype movie, they was asking everybody, what is the biggest grossing fight ever? And everybody was like, Ali Frazier, Hearns Leonard, this, that, and that, all that stuff. And then he asked the girl, what is her name? Can't remember her name. He asked her. She said, Larry Holmes against, who was it? Irish, whatever his name is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, can't think of the guy.
But they were looking for a great white hope, is what you're trying to say.
No, they were just looking for a white guy.
Yeah.
They will do the rest. And because they were like, oh yeah, that's because was a white guy. And it's like, yes, that always works. So they go find Peter McNeely, Irish Peter McNeely, Jerry Cooney. Remember Jerry Cooney?
Yes.
Remember Jerry Cooney was who? Irish what? Yes. Irish Jerry Cooney.
He was. I forgot about Jerry Cooney. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that the biggest grossing fight, heavyweight fight up until that time was Jerry Cooney, Larry Holmes. And they said in the movie, a lot of people didn't know that. It's because it wasn't the fact that Jerry Cooney was some great fighter, but you got the yin against the yang that draws money. So that was the Peter McNeely gimmick, man. And I love that fight, man. I love that fight because Peter didn't go with the program, man.
Yeah,
and then before the fight, he looked like he done smoked 10 joints.
Minimum. He was out
of it. Jumping around, boy. He like,
yeah.
Looking at his eyes and say, Peter been smoking, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably why he was so wide up, man. Oh, I loved it, bro. I love that.
So, but it was too much of a buildup. He couldn't handle the pressure. See,
I think that's why he was so. In the words of Wesley Snipes, I think that's why he was so zooted. I was.
Oh God.
Oh man, I'm so zooted. I don't think he cared, man. I don't think he cared. You know what I'm saying? It was like,
hilarious.
And I remember that they paid him $100,000.
Oh yeah. $100K for an exhibition. Not bad.
Hey.
Not bad, Stevie.
It's a payday. That's the biggest payday you ever had. That's the biggest payday I looked up on YouTube
Right.
a fight that he had after that with some. Oh man, I can't remember who the guy was. Some nobody guy. And man, I felt sorry for Peter McNeely. I'm like, man, Peter McNeely, you never could fight.
They never could fight.
But bro, just imagine if he could though. Do you know how much
Right.
money that guy would have made, bro?
Yeah.
Cause he was he just looked like he was out there, man. I mean, the media sports media would have had so much fun with that guy, commercials
Yeah.
and stuff like. Oh man, come on, man.
But see now you say that they made the movie The Great White Hype based off of that.
Yeah.
But the bigger one was Chuck Webner. That's how Rocky got made.
That's true.
You know.
That's true. That's how Rocky got made.
Yeah, and apparently this Chuck Webner was a nobody. He has a fight against Ali, and for a split second he knocks Ali down.
Right.
But no one could ever take that away from him. So that gave Sylvester Stallone the idea of Rocky.
Right.
And they had I think he sued him.
He ended up suing Rocky.
Yeah, they had to write this man a check.
Yeah, they had to end up writing him a check.
But I always tease one of the comics, and he's up in New York now. So at an open mic, I went up before him, and it's an open mic, so it is what it is. But I had a good set.
Right.
And you know my shit. Black men don't like fat white women. Broke ass niggas like fat. I just I bring the energy. So
right.
So. And Michael, he's a quiet guy, but he's just soft spoken, kind of like a Troy Polamalu. What's your friend? Just real soft spoken. So I finish up and I say, "Let's go see you top that, kid." And I didn't mean to spook him.
Right.
He went out there, and sure enough, he's doing this monotone thing, and he looks around and he says, "Well, we seem to have lost the momentum." And I had to take my head out to him because he admitted that he drained everybody.
Right.
He said we seem to have lost the momentum. So I would tease him. I said, "Oh yeah, I had my Chuck Webner moment against you." So he's up in New York now. In fact, I think he was hosting something that Roy Woods Jr. is on, so he's doing fine now. But
really?
I tease Michael about that every time I come across him. I send him a text message or something, But it was just hilarious because he just has a way of doing his routine, and it is what it is.
Right.
That's why contests are so difficult, comedy contests.
Right.
Because if you go up behind a JB Smooth and
right.
JB, and Jay, those people bring the heat.
Right.
And if you go up there talking real monotone, it's gonna fall flat. Your shit can be funny.
Right.
But people are just so hyped up from the last person,
Right.
And that's why nobody likes to follow G. Anthony Brown at the J spot. When
right.
Because who next? Who next? Nobody wants to go out after him. They want to go before him.
Right. Oh yeah, let him go last. Yeah.
So he didn't know who Chuck Webner was, and I said, "Look it up." And he did. So he started laughing. I said, "Yeah, I'll always have that moment with you." So I said, about probably another 3 or 4 years, this kid, he's going to be probably a touring comedian, making some real money. But I'll always have that moment over him, where I made him look
Matthew just said Peter McNeely had been snorting cocaine. You might be right, because the dude looked.
Yeah, he was out there.
He looked zooted.
But
that's gonna be my new word, man. That's gonna be my new word. I'm gonna start using that word, man. Zooted. I never heard that before New Jack City or after New Jack City. You know what I'm saying? Man, I got so zooted. Oh my God.
But listen, to tell the truth, when you and your brother first went to WCW, you guys probably had a moment. Fuck, we're in WCW. You know what I'm saying? Just for.
I'll be honest with you, man. It's almost like we knew it was gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like our momentum was growing and growing and growing, and we just knew it was going to happen. So the thing was, I don't know. Me and my brother used to always talk about, if we got in the ring with this person, if we got in the ring with these guys, and blah blah blah.
Right,
So it
right.
was almost like we would never, whenever we got in the ring with, I mean, the first time we got in the ring with named people, it was like when we did that first pay per view. That was a little different because it was an 8-man tag and stuff like that. But
Right.
then when we start doing, you know, singles against certain people, first they had against certain people that wasn't tag team, like uh,
It makes your teams.
like Max Payne and Cactus Jack. I remember
Yeah,
one night we went against Max Payne and Cactus Jack. So we knew what they were trying to do to us. So what we would do, we would call the matches. Then when me and my brother would get in the ring, we would take most of the match on purpose.
Y'all would take it.
We would, yeah. They said, well, y'all take 30%, you guys take 70%. Me and my brother would be okay, yeah. But then we wouldn't do it in the ring. And every time they try to cut us off, we wouldn't do it. So what we were trying to do was see is, okay, who's gonna be bad enough to say, hey man, that was fucked up? Nobody did. So if you let us get away with it, I remember after a match we had with Max and Cactus Jack, I remember they was in the back. Somebody was talking to him in the back, not with us, but we could hear. Why did y'all let those guys take all that? Blah blah blah. This that. And we didn't really listen to the conversation, but I can't remember if I can't remember who it was, what agent it was telling them, y'all let them get too much and blah blah blah. Well, don't look at me. Cause I'm gonna tell you, brother, when that red light come on, ain't no bitch in me, bro. None.
I hear
Zero.
that.
I'm getting on this TV and I'm trying to shine. Even though, okay, we're putting them over. You know what I'm saying? They were putting everybody over on us and stuff like that. So then we start to come up the totem pole a little bit more. So then people realize, hey man, these guys really know what they're doing.
Right.
Little by little, because people thought, oh man, they might hurt somebody, man. They look so aggressive and stuff like that. But no, man, it's controlled aggression. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, then we finally got in the ring with some of the top guys. And we started having really good matches with them. Now those guys, we was like, okay, we're going to make it 60-40 or whatever, 60, whatever. And everything went cool. We sold for them. As long as you sell for us, we'll sell for you. Stuff like that. And that's, so really and truly, man, it was almost like the moment, maybe like that first pay-per-view, the moment might have got to us then because it was in our hometown. So we had a lot of family and friends and stuff like that there. But other than that, man, once you get into business and you get to a level, it's just like a promotion on a job.
Yeah.
It's just like a promotion on a job, in my mind. Maybe not other people. But we never were wooed by the faces and the names.
Right.
Because before we ever got there, we used to always say in conversation with ourselves, man, I wish we could be in the ring with those guys. You know what I'm saying? It was always like we couldn't wait to get in the ring, because that's why you would ever see us get in the ring and we get right in the person's grill. Regardless, I don't care if it's Lex Sting, whoever, Road Warriors, we get right in your grill like, yeah, punk, you want some? Yeah, and then we would never tell the guys that we're going to do that. Then everybody got hip to it, because they'd be like, man, what? They didn't call that, you know what I'm saying? Then you push you in the chest or something like that, and it's like, damn, should I fight back? Is he really pissed off? We would do that on purpose, just trying to get the gimmick over. Like, okay, we got the belts, punk. You know what I'm saying? And now how much man in you to take the belts? So we would do that on purpose, and then I remember Sting got hip to it quick. Cause I remember one day my brother pushed him in the chest so hard. The Sting, ain't no Punk and no Sting though. You know what I'm saying? He like right back. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, so those are just some of the things that we did to kind of set ourselves apart. But we never did think the moment is too big. We always believe we belong here.
Right.
We always believe that we belong here
Wow.
because we want to be here. No, bullshit. We want to be the best tag team anybody ever seen.
Wow.
And we would talk about it all the time. Nah, we got to do something better than these guys. We got to do something. We got to set ourselves apart. We got to do this and blah blah blah. Different conversations like that. So it's like we wanted the moment.
Yeah.
It's like a playoff game.
Well, I understand. Yeah. You want to be there, but yeah. I was just curious that there was just a little bit of a wow type factor because when I went to the Omni for the first time in '87, I ran the me and my ex-wife. We ran the Peachtree road race there, and she worked in Atlanta for a number of years, so she knew more about Atlanta than I did. So I was basically running around with her. And so we did the race, and I said, well, hell, they're having the War Games at the Omni. Let's go buy some tickets. I want to see this match.
Right.
And all the years I've been watching Georgia Championship Wrestling, this Friday night in the Omni, and all of a sudden, you remember those promos? Like, man, I'm in the Omni, and I'm just looking around, like, fuck. And I'm thinking of all the history and all the matches and stuff, I was like, damn, I was just so excited to be there,
Right.
Like, the Omni type thing, So, but I had a moment last week, Stevie, where I felt like Amy Cooper. You remember Amy Cooper?
Where do I know that name from?
The young lady in New York choking a dog while the black man was telling her.
Her. Yeah.
On a leash. So let me.
Amy Cooper.
Yeah, let me share this with the family.
Okay.
So you gonna laugh. So last week, I always have a little anxiety about coming on with you because I'm still in awe of you. Believe it or not, even though we've been doing this for over a year, it's like, damn, Stevie Ray, So I was able to get back early, take a bath, get myself together, do my eyebrows, a shave so I can look young. And I'm sitting here doing some show prep. And you remember when Amy Cooper, when they came to get the dog, and like you said, the knock at the door was a different knock.
Oh yeah.
It was a different,
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. It was a different knock.
You can fight on like.
Right.
Wait a minute.
Right.
That cause man, he come out the pound type gimmick, man. So it's like, hey, I know that knock.
That's the animal shelter people here. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
He already knew that. What the fuck? How can I get out of here? No, I can't go that way. Let me go down to the bed. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, I tried to tell that bitch don't fucking with that black bird watcher. God damn it! Now I gotta. You know what I'm saying? Of all people, she gonna fuck with the black bird watcher, man. Come on. Of all people on earth, what you thinking about? Oh shit, man, you talking this shit out of me, bitch. You choking this shit out of me. God damn it. I'm like, come on, man.
But you knew it was the authorities for him. He knew it, but not. So I'm sitting there I'm doing some show prep. I got a couple of questions for the NFL for you.
Okay.
Tom Brady, blah, blah, blah. And folks, 6:30. Now, when my computer goes off for the DM, for the messenger, it goes bloop.
Right.
On my cell phone, it does a different type of tone.
Okay.
And I'm writing. And when it went off, I went, the show's canceled. I know it, but I didn't even look at it. I could feel it was a different tone. It was a different. I'm like, man, this show gonna be fire. I got some good shit. I got a couple of good jokes. Blah blah blah. We gonna talk about Dale painting his toenails. We got all kinds of shit lined up. All kinds. And when that DM went off on the computer, and I'm like, the shows can't. I just know it. but I can just tell by the theme. I'm like, that ain't a regular theme. It's the show ain't happening tonight. I just know.
I thought I was going to be finished. I had so much shit to do last week. And by the time I got home, I was like, oh, fuck, man. I'm just.
Yeah.
I had too much shit to do this week. I'm just take the whole week off so I can think about. I don't even want to think about the show. I didn't think about the show till today. That's how much I cleared my brain of everything. I only thought about the show today, Monday. No lie. So all of last week was to get, like I said, I just signed a contract with Boss Up Houston.
Oh,
big, appreciate it. Big podcasting company here in town. And I'm going to be over their sports division. And so I was dealing with a lot of that last week.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, as soon as we finished the show tonight, I got a couple of a Zoom meeting with a couple of people. And, just been taken up because I want to do it right, man. I got a bunch of ideas running through my head, you know what I'm saying? And when that starts to happen, I appreciate it, B Wolf, appreciate it, Daniel. And Lazy Bum, what's going on? And, that kind of stuff. So I'm very excited about it, man. So, and I'm working on some stuff for you.
Okay. I got to find out what this is all about.
Don't worry about it, baby. I got some stuff lined up for Mr. Tibbs. I got some stuff lined up for you, baby.
I got to get ready there, man.
If I don't take care of my people, who will? You dig?
I appreciate you, man.
If I don't take care of my people, who will, man?
Oh, God.
I'm trying to get you paid. I'm trying to get you paid, baby.
But it was a funny moment. I'm like, I knew it. It was like, oh, man. Even Sebastian, the dog one, he looked too. He said, yeah, man, you can take me for a walk earlier tonight, brother. So it was funny, man. But I had a quick football question for you, brother. I know you know the answer to this.
Which one? Which one was? I mean, what was it?
Well, last week when the Pats played the Buccaneers.
The Pats? Oh yeah, in the rain.
The rain, yeah.
Yeah.
I think that victory gave Tom Brady membership into a very exclusive club. Do you know what that is?
No, actually I don't.
Okay. Tom Brady, now someone, they'll correct me, I may be wrong, but he is, I think, one of 4 quarterbacks to only beat every team.
Right, I think I did hear that.
And you can only do that when, if you go somewhere else or whatever. So I think it's Joe Montana, Peyton Manning, and Brett Favre.
Right.
Now, if there's another, I don't know who it is, but I
think you're right.
Yeah, to beat every team.
Yep, beat every team.
Yep. Yeah, how about that? Hats off to him, man. Hats off to him.
Oh man, Tom Brady still amazes me, man. I mean, he still amazes me, man.
But you know what's more amazing, Stevie, that they went 10 years without winning anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It happens like that.
But it just goes to show you about what winning is. It's
right.
A winner don't win every time. They win most of the time, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Huh?
That's true. And that was a good game too, bro. That was a good game.
Oh, wasn't it though?
You down to a field goal, man.
Well, you can see the emotion, because he was there for 20 years. That's his home, and
right. Lazy Bum. Ravens are lying the smackdown on the Colts. Hey, Lazy Bum, I'm taping that. I don't care. It's all good though. The Colts ain't shit, man. Carson Wentz ain't shit. I'm telling you right now. Lazy Bum. Carson Wentz is a fucking drip. He ain't been shit since he hurt his knee that year when he was up for the MVP that year. He ain't been shit since. Yeah. And I know everybody wants him to get it back. He comes out number 2. Jared Goff comes out number 1. They both got paid $1 zillion. My man Dak Prescott picked in the 4th round, didn't never get paid because 4th rounders never get paid, and then got to wait for his money, and he's been winning since he's been in the league. And then Jerry Jones want to wait on the money. You got the money, punk. Give me my money. Mm-hmm. And then look at Jared Goff, traded to the Lions. You know where you go when you get traded to the Lions? That's like elephants. You see elephants. You see elephants walking over the sun. Whatever you call it. They're walking over the mountaintop with the sun shining. Then one kind of branches off. You know where he's going? Yeah. He's going to die. That's what you do. That's what you do when you get traded to the Detroit Lions. You go to die. That's what Jared Goff is right now. Carson Wentz. He pissed off because a second-round draft choice put his ass on the bench. Jalen Hurts, what they do, they send him to Indianapolis. Right now, he's an inverted version of Boris Karloff in a Dracula movie. He'll be dead with a silver bullet in a few. He's done. And they got paid. But my man Dak Prescott, who been kicking ass, who I was a big fan of, even back when he was at Mississippi State, rather. He was a leader, and nobody wanted to draft him. Dallas get him in the 4th round. I was hoping Pittsburgh got him. They didn't. Now look what he is. Dak Prescott is arguably a top 7 or 8 quarterback right now, the way he's playing. And he's a true leader. And them other suckers multi-million, then everybody talking about Dak money. Why wasn't nobody talking about Jared Goff money?
Right.
Or that gimp-legged Carson Wentz? Why they wasn't talking about their money? They got paid when they did. Their contracts wasn't even up and they paid them. How'd that panned out? I got a problem with that. And I don't even like the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah. But I like Dak Prescott.
Right. Yeah, but you know who Carson Wentz is? Carson Wentz, he's Chris Chandler. Remember Chris Chandler? He'll trip over a sprinkler and hurt his leg or something. He always had injuries.
You know something? You're right.
He always had injuries.
I'm not even talking about the injuries, though. The one thing about Chris Chandler, when he wasn't injured, that boy could throw the ball.
Oh, no.
That boy could play, man.
Yeah, but
remember he put his name on the list right here in Houston.
Yeah.
Before he went to Atlanta. And then took Atlanta all the way to the Super Bowl. Carson Wentz ain't took nobody nowhere.
I forgot he played in Houston. You're right.
Yeah, Chris Chandler was good here. Everybody was like, why did this guy start? Chris Chandler, like you said, man, he was just one of those unfortunate guys that got him. But when he was right, Chris Chandler could throw that ball, man. A lot of people don't remember Chris Chandler.
Yeah.
Dude was good.
Yeah,
dude was good. He just, just one of them. He was just, one of them things, man.
But I watched the season opener with the Bucks and the Cowboys. And right at the end, the game was over. Prescott said something that really impressed me.
What's that?
When he went over and shook Tom Brady's hand. He said, "Yeah, y'all gonna see us again." Yeah, they're telling you, y'all gonna see us again. In other words, he's saying, man, look, we coming back. Y'all don't want this one, but man, we in this thing for the long haul.
Lazy Bum just said Ravens quarterback was surrounded by 5 Colt players, and he escaped. And he escaped getting sacked and then ran for a first down. That dude, man, Lamar Jackson, they should call that sucker Mr. Electricity. Because he is electric, man. I ain't never seen nobody play quarterback like this dude in the NFL, man. Not at this level. I mean, Michael Vick ran a lot, but he nothing like this guy. This sucker instant. And he don't take no big hits. Remember, they used to knock the dog shit out of Michael Vick. You know what I'm saying? You can't get a good hit on Jackson. You can't. I don't know why. He either going to slide or you just don't. He's so instant, you don't get that, that one you want to lay on him and put him on the ground. Because once a quarterback starts running, you're not a quarterback no more. That's how the rules are. So I can hit you. But that joke will be running full speed and see guys coming and just slide like he sliding into second base, get up and walk the other way.
Wow.
And you know the guys be like, oh, I wanted him so bad, you know. But hey, that dude's electric, man. And I'm telling you, them Ravens gonna be hard to beat.
Well, I'll say something that'll give me a lot of heat. The Ravens quarterback, Michael Vick, Mahoney. Is it Mahoney and
Mahomes?
Mahomes. I'm sorry, Mahomes. Yeah, you know, I see nothing. I see them because if I had to draft a quarterback, you know, for a while the two slowest quarterbacks in the league was Peyton Manning and Tom Brady. Give me those guys any day of the week. Because see, people will figure out their running quarterback sooner or later. And Michael Vick, he was still good, but he couldn't run anymore. You see, once he took a couple of hits, his ass slowed down.
But the thing about Lamar Jackson is,
okay,
Lamar Jackson is a pocket passing quarterback.
Okay.
I know everybody don't want to make him that, but that's his first initial thoughts. But if it's not there, I'm not going to force the ball. And I know I'm faster than everybody else on the field. I'm going to get the first down, get down, and live for another day. Michael Vick never did that.
Yeah.
He ran like a running back and then gets hit and get hurt. This dude makes the defense so frustrated.
Yeah.
So, I mean, this guy, Patrick Mahomes only runs when he's in trouble.
Yeah,
whereas Lamar Jackson uses running as a it's a contrived tactic. And that's why I say I never seen nobody run the way. I'm not talking about the way he run, it's when he runs. Because you'd be like, damn, we let him get away again. Because he can pinpoint pass, and when you think you got everybody covered, well, maybe everybody else covered. But ain't no linebacker gonna stop me, bro. He's a weapon. Seriously, I would take that guy, but you got to have the right offense for him.
Gotta have the right offense for him. You can have a little bit of Steve Young in you. I don't mind that.
I wish somebody had a clothesline Steve Young ass and put his ass on the critical list.
Leave that Mormon alone now. Leave that Mormon.
Oh yeah, he is a descendant of Brigham Young. He is a descendant. You know that habitual. That dude a criminal.
Oh yeah. You know your history. Sir, you know. Yeah, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, Brigham Young.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Steve Young is a descendant.
Yeah.
Came over the mountains. Nothing else here in Utah. We can commit Big J all we want. You know, we can have as many wives.
Absolutely.
You like Jim Kelly on Enter the Dragon. I'll take this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. I'm kind of tired tonight.
See, that's why we gotta do a 70s. That's why we gotta do a 70s exploitation night, man.
Oh yeah.
But let's wrap it up, brother, bro. R.I.P. to the Snowman and Reggie Parks. I did not know that Reggie Parks was the Avenger in Mid-South. I did not know that. I thought that was Danny Hodge.
Really?
I thought that was Danny Hodge. That was the Avenger, but it was Reggie Parks. Apparently, Reggie got to a certain age when he looked 60 in the face, but he was still young enough. So he became the Avenger. Had a short feud with the Assassin. I don't know if you remember that back in 77, 78. But,
vaguely.
Yeah. He had succumbed to the COVID. He was 87 years old. And I don't know what happened with Snowman. I don't know if it was a heart attack or what.
I think Dale told me a week before that he had a stroke. He had a stroke, and I guess he never really recovered from it. But Dale was telling me he had a stroke once before.
Well, if you have two, I think your history. Yeah, he probably went into a coma or something after the second one. Just sad.
Look at my boy talking about it. He slapjacked his boss. Didn't he say the Cowboys would be undefeated if you didn't count any losses? Leave the Cowboys alone, man. I mean, right now in the NFC, my final 4 teams in the NFC. My boy was asking me about it today. I'm going to see if anybody out there agrees with me, and you too, Jimmy. My final 4 teams in the NFC, when we get to the playoff, the final 4 teams will be the Rams, the Cardinals, the Dallas Cowboys, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
I would say maybe not the Cardinals.
Cardinals undefeated.
Yeah, but
You don't think it's gonna last?
No.
Okay.
No. But I can't decisively give you a 14. But I don't think, because that division is so tough that the Cardinals are.
Yeah, I know.
You know, Seattle looks kind of sleepy. No pun intended.
Well, Geno Smith's gonna be quarterbacking for the next 4 weeks. That's why I didn't put them in.
Oh, gotcha. But it's just so unpredictable, man. I just say get me to the.
You think they can win with Geno?
They may. Look. Depends on what's surrounding him. Now that whole.
I think Geno will get pulled, and they'll go to the 3rd string quarterback.
Who's the 3rd string?
Who knows and who cares? That's how much confidence I got in Geno Smith. Nah, I'm just kidding. I hope Geno does very well, because I think Seattle got a good team, but their defense is not what it used to be, bro. And I'm going to tell you right now, the way these high-powered offenses are today, you got to have a defense, man, to keep up. You got to get some 3 and outs. You got to. You see, when Tampa Bay went to L.A., they didn't look the same, did they?
Right.
They didn't look the same because L.A. got heat, deep threat heat too. And we got an offensive line that put the heat on Brady. They didn't look the same, did they? That's what I'm saying, because they got a defense like crazy. They're very good offensively, except for their top running back went down. But the 2 young guys seem to be holding the ball up pretty good. Now, Dallas defense is playing very, very well, bro. I mean, I cannot believe this is the same defense that played last year. I can't believe it.
Is that the guy that the coordinator? Is he the one that was the Atlanta coach?
Yes,
Falcons head coach,
and the defensive coordinator of Seattle when they had the Legion of Boom. Same guy.
Yeah, he's better off as a coordinator than a head coach. That's what.
Well, actually, I mean, the thing was with Atlanta, when the last time they went, he took them to a Super Bowl. When the last time they went to a Super Bowl before he got there?
That was a huge ass collapse.
Chris Chandler.
Yeah.
1998.
98.
Chris Chandler. I'm just saying, if you don't have a good GM that's going to bring in, what the worst thing to happen to Smith, the coach you're talking about, Kyle Shanahan left. Kyle Shanahan left and went to the San Francisco 49ers. Don't count those guys out either. But Kyle Shanahan.
There you go. Maybe the 49ers. If their quarterback can stay healthy. He keeps getting hurt too.
Now he's like your boy.
Yeah.
I mean, Jimmy can't stay healthy.
Can't stay healthy, yeah.
Even when he don't get hit. He don't even get hit. Remember 2 years ago, he was trying to get out of bounds and blew his knee out.
Right.
I'm like, damn, just run out of bounds. How hard is that? And this year, he done hurt his calf, dropping back to throw the ball. You drop back, and the calf goes. I'm like, Jimmy, you gotta leave them porn holes alone, bro. You gotta leave them. You gotta leave them porn. I mean, I don't know if Jimmy's still fucking around with them porn girls or what. You better tell him, brother. Leave them girls alone, man. They're killing you.
No contact injury, huh?
I mean, you trying to run out of bounds and blow your knee out. I'm like, damn. What would happen if you got hit? And then you drop back and now your calf is out that you can't even play.
See, some people are like that, man. I remember back in middle school, we had this history teacher, and he was as wide as you are tall. And this motherfucker, he broke his ankle stepping off of a curb. Some people have that in them. That get off a curb, not falling out, but just stepping off of a curb. Mr. Ellis broke his ankle. And he was injury prone.
I mean, and a curb is not really that far down.
That's the joke. But that's the joke. The curb is like.
I mean, you didn't really step off a ladder or something like that, or jump off the house. You flipped off the curb, man.
Right, there you go. It fell off the roof or something I could see, but it's just off of a fucking curb. It's bad, and we're all this is middle school. And we're laughing at the story because who could be that damn clumsy?
And that's what I'm talking about. You see a Jimmy Garoppolo, who's a hell of a quarterback.
Oh yeah.
Gets hurt every year, 3 years in a row.
Right.
But you look at a guy like Lamar Jackson, that is running, that is throwing, that's doing all this crazy stuff, and he never gets hurt. He never gets tackled hard. It's almost like a slippery fish. Now you can grab him, but grabbing him ain't like a dead fish. You know what I'm saying? It's a big, and I'm like, nobody hits him. The guy's never hurt. I think he hurt himself on a jet ski one day.
Yeah. But that just, that's like in your business. You look in your business, you look at all those matches Ric Flair had. Nothing. That is so damn bizarre.
Is it, man?
Because you're not wrestling in the same ring every night.
Right.
I'm sure that ring in Portland, Oregon is different from the one in Miami. And the one up in Cleveland. All over the ropes, all that kind of stuff, man. But he just no major
and another thing is Rick basically does the same match every night with different people. So the bumps that he take are the same bumps he take on a nightly basis.
Yeah.
And he lands the exact same way all the time. So he's actually programmed for a lot of the stuff, and he knows how to, Rick knows how to breathe in the ring, everything, so relaxed and stuff like that. So he's like a Tom Brady.
Yeah.
As long as Tom Brady been playing, he's only had one bad injury, and that was 13, 14 years ago.
Yeah. But see, people get upset, but that, truth be told, that is the job of the NWA World Champion back in those days. You go into a territory, you wrestle the guy for 45 minutes an hour, he beats the shit out of you, and the last 2 minutes you win the match.
Right.
That's it. That's what the champion did.
The basic psychology. Your man gets close. Your man done beat the man from pillar to post.
Oh, God.
Everybody getting their money's worth. The promoter is about to pass out with joy because all these tickets. Yeah. And then, right when it looked like you got him, they pull the rug from under you.
Yeah. I remember watching Harley Race the first time I went to a wrestling match, 1977. My dad took me, and Jerry Oaks was the North American champion. So the champion would wrestle, the world champion he came with. And boy, what a match, Stevie. 35 minutes, and Jerry Oaks is just beating the Harley Race from pillar to post. And those last 2 minutes, he goes for that spinning toe hold.
Right.
And Harley Race, boom, 1, 2, 3. It's over. The lights come on. That's it. Thank you for coming out, folks. But that's what the champion did back in those days. People, Flair got more exposure because things just take time went on. Blah blah blah. But that's what they did in the old days, man. Jack Briscoe, Terry Funk, they probably all had the same type of match too.
Right.
Anyway.
Right.
But hey, man, listen, I'm gonna let you get to that game, brother.
Okay, brother.
Football Monday night is your thing, brother. So
I'm taping everything.
Cool,
so I'm
brother.
good.
Cool.
I'm good. Always good, man. I'm always got one step ahead.
Yeah, but the problem is somebody will chime in and say, "Oh, they winning 45-3," and you taping the game.
I'll be hoping somebody don't do that. You know what I'm saying? But that one where I think it was Lazy Bum or somebody, Calcutta or Repo, it might have been Repo that said that Lamar Jackson escaped 5 guys and got a first down. I got to see that. I love watching Lamar Jackson, man. He is so exciting, man. So exciting. I love that, man, because it's good for football.
Oh, absolutely.
It's good for football when you see somebody that's not like everybody else. I love that, man. It's just like we talk about in wrestling. The guy got a gimmick that nobody else can fucking do. That's his gimmick. And when the coaches and everything realizes it and go, okay, we can't sit this guy on the bench. We can't get that prototype 6'5", 225-pound guy. We got this guy. Let's build the offense around him and let him go to work. Let him do what he can do in his sleep. You see, he went out there and tore Patrick Mahomes' ass up. So it's on like neck bone now, baby.
They figure you out, brother. They figure you out. That's why they call it the NFL. They figure out what you do, and they either copy or they come up with a counter for it. And that's the thing about greatness. Like a Tom Brady, Michael Jordan, you know exactly what the fuck they're going to do, but you cannot stop them. That's greatness.
And that's what I say about Lamar. They had these defense that shut him down.
Yeah.
But eventually, you're going to get tired. And once that fatigue set in, brother, and you can't make that extra step, this sucker don't get tired. He like an antelope. He don't get tired. So in that fourth quarter, when you huffing and puffing, because y'all stopped him the whole fourth, 3 quarters, boom, 60 yards. And it's like, brother, you can only hold him for so long. That's what I like about him, man. But I'm going to get ready to go watch him and see how he's doing, man.
Yeah, I think that was the secret to Earl Campbell. Earl got stronger as the damn game went on. It's the most bizarre thing.
Brother, you tired? I'm tired of tackling you, Jimmy.
Yeah. But
that's just like Fido. I'm tired of you choking me. I'm tired of you choking me, putting me down. And stop this shit right now. Oh, somebody. 911. It's a black man. It's a black man. Is that right? What is he doing? Hey, he's a bird watcher. He's gonna get me. I mean, come on, man. What the fuck?
And he's like, go ahead and call. Just call the police. Go right ahead and call. That freaked out more because he was saying, call the police. Call the police.
Oh my God. And she had to put that in there too. He's a black man. Well, no,
that was cold. No, that was cold.
That just got weaponized. I know the police will come faster.
Absolutely.
If you say black man.
Yeah,
they didn't even say, can you describe him?
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we'll come in and arrest somebody. Yeah.
What is he wearing? What is that noise I hear? Oh, that's my dog being strangled. Strangler Lewis.
You wear me out, brother. I gotta go, man. It's too damn funny, brother.
I gotta be one, man, but I gotta go out with some. I gotta go out with some music, man.
Hit me with it, brother. Hit me.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate everybody tagging along tonight. Jimmy Tibbs was in the house. I'm Stevie Ray. This is the world's most dangerous podcast. We will be back tomorrow night with my man Sonny Ono. Be one. Peace.